Hello everybody, we're back in the Novelist, and I'm kind of picking up from where I was last time. We're exploring the house right now, trying to find clues about, I'm not sure if it's the house's past or the people's past. They weren't very clear on that whenever they were talking about that last time, I don't think. And we may be trying to compromise. I think we have to pick up the item of the second person we want to compromise for. I'm not totally sure. But there's a painting. So I'm looking around the house looking for clues and whatnot. I think for this turn I'm going to compromise with Dan and find him his notebook wherever he's decided to place that at. I can't remember if I've seen that. I'm going to go downstairs real quick, take a peek around. Last time we did get Linda's object, so we're going to be working with Linda here. Trying to help her have a good time with Dan so that they can kind of patch things up. What am I doing here? Is there anything actually lying around? It's a possessed thing. Anything in here? I don't see anything. I guess we'll just head back up. I don't know where this note... Oh, right here, maybe? Is this it? Oh wait, okay, this is the thing. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 15th, 1948. Mr. Lorry finally gave me in and agreed... finally gave in... Okay, right. Gave in and agreed to let me inspect the house. I believe he simply grew tired of hearing me ask, although I think deep down he knows I'm correct. A property like this simply doesn't change hands every year or two without a reason. I noticed the pattern when I was cleaning out old files and this house kept coming up. It's changed owners 7 times in the past 13 years. I began digging and not a single one of the sales was financially motivated. People just seem to keep deciding that they'd rather live somewhere else, which doesn't add up in my mind. The view is striking and this isolation and privacy alone make it a great property. The remoteness can't be an issue. Certainly no one who can afford this kind of home needs to work for money. It's a mystery, but that's why I'm here. Right. So people keep moving out of this house, probably because I'm possessing it. I do seem to be a ghost just lurking around and going into objects and things of that nature. Right? Now, the game says I can compromise with somebody. I don't know. Okay. He's thinking about a picture. Go find arrowheads. Right, so here's Race and Roger. We want to find the notebook, however. Which... it's around somewhere. Hello? Notebook? Oh. That's one idea, right? Right. Oh, here it is. Or wait, is it? Let's just read this. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 16th, 1948. This is like, I don't know. I don't remember the date on the other one. I think it's the next year or something. Standing in the kitchen, drinking coffee, admiring the view. I simply don't understand it. Who wouldn't want to see this every morning? That appears to be the great question of 451 Timberline Road. I slept very well last night. It's a good thing that the previous owners left the house furnished. It was just about as quiet as anywhere else I've been. The only sounds today are the ocean and a few birds. After I finish breakfast, I plan to begin my inspection later. I was inspecting the upstairs walkway to make sure the railing was sturdy when I saw something odd downstairs. But certain I can describe what it was, and I've already talked myself halfway out of thinking it was anything at all. It was probably just a trick of the light coming through those big windows, right? Okay. Nope, it was me. Boogada boogada boo. Where the heck is this notebook? At this rate, I'm going to have to go with compensating with the kid, just because I don't know where the heck this guy left his notebook at. Was this it here? Oh wait, space. Select the notebook, we'll choose Dan. Dan was compromised for this chapter. You can only select one compromise per chapter. Right. This time I'm going to pick Dan. I'd already kind of decided on it. Seems the way to go. I'm not going to exclude the kid through the whole thing. We are going to help him out at some point. But, E. I think we have to talk to Dan. Hello? Hey, Dan? How's it going? The next night, Dan surprised Linda by grabbing a bottle of wine and asking her if she wanted to drink it and catch up after they got Tommy into bed. They put on their favorite Miles Tanner record and cuddled on the couch, laughing and catching up on things before stumbling into bed. Crap. I need to read faster. I'm not good at that. Dan spent the next few days forcing his way through scenes he knew weren't good enough just to hit his deadline, but the day before sending the work out, I thought came to him and, oh my god, from out of nowhere telling him that check behind the bedroom desk for his notebook, though he didn't have the chance to rewrite everything and blah 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 blah. His agent. That's the last two words. I don't know. Crap. Dan's mind was elsewhere when Tommy tried to get his dad to play Racing Roger with him. Linda found Tommy trying to play the game by himself after dinner. She sat down and played a few games with him to cheer him up, but she couldn't tell that she really wanted to play with Dan. Man, I am not a fast reader. I'm hardly a slow reader. The inheritance. Right. Dan got a letter with some surprising something or other. There's a thing down there. Hello? Somebody's walking somewhere. There's a picture over there. Let's read this real quick. You can see whether your child enjoys arts and crafts, swimming, sports, recreation, singing, or exploring, they're sure to have a ball at Camp Emerald Lake. We know that every family has unique needs, and we strive to be as flexible as possible. Daily, weekly, and monthly packages are available in both sleepover and pickup options. Our lifeguards are fully certified, and every counselor is trained in the cutting edge. Cardiopulmonary speaking technique. Our goal is fun, but our priority is safety. The enclosed brochure contains information on all the exciting opportunities at Camp Emerald Lake. We're sure you'll find many things to like, and we hope to see your child soon. Reading is fun. Bam. Your progress is saved automatically. You can quit the game at any time, and your progress will be automatic. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I already kind of know that. Thank you though. Let's go look at this picture if we can without being jumped by one of the family members here. Hello. So the kid seems to have found a friend or something. Playing frisbee, which is a great thing to play. Who doesn't like frisbee? Particularly ultimate frisbee. Is that oh no, that was there before. Let's head this way. There's a note on this table. Somebody's coming up. Oh, kid seems to be having fun based on what I've just heard. Okay, they're walking. I want to read this note. I'm gonna wait for them to be out of the way here. Hello, note. Dan, I hope you're doing well. I got this address from your father. I hope it's correct. I'll get to the point. When your cousin Richard passed away last year, we discovered that his pipe business had gone very well. He wasn't wealthy, but he was very comfortable. At the execution of his will, we were somewhat surprised to find that he wished to distribute his estate among all living blood relatives. He reserved the lion's share for his immediate family, as I'm sure you'll understand, but there was a portion allotted to you as well. Close the check for the full amount. I trust you will honor his memory by putting it to good use. Uncle Wayne. Now the kid's over here. I want to see what he's doing. He's playing with a car. Let's see if we can't sneak up. And Oh, he's not thinking of anything now. I decided to walk as soon as I wanted to sneak up on. Oh, here's a thing. No, I assume that's him and the same kid riding bikes. I don't know if this is like a kid that he knew before he came here. It seems logical. Hello?
I called the co-op today. It isn't wildly expensive, but it sure doesn't fit into the budget. It was a bigger letdown than I thought, not being able to just sign up on the spot. It gets so lonely here sometimes. And I think Tommy's starting to feel it too. We try to play with him every day, and the woods here are pretty magical for someone his age. But kids need to be around other kids sometimes. He can only play with his cars so often. Sometimes I wish there were actual neighbors here. The only friend he's made is Davy, but seeing them at the park once in a while isn't the same as having someone to pal around with every day. It's summer vacation, and he's pretty much all alone.
Right. So Tommy's having a hard time, just by himself all the time. Hello? Can I sneak out here? There we go. I need a light. Let's see if we can't sneak into this kid's head. Oh crap, no I can't. See if we can't sneak into the dad's head then. Hello? Hello? Memories?
Oh.
Never mind. Should make her breakfast in bed. Alright, so things are going a little bit better with them, which is good. Tommy? Let's see what you're thinking. Oh, he's got a rocket ship. You cannot go wrong with a rocket ship.
What about your rocket?
And what about it? What's wrong with your rocket?
I already played with it.
Oh, well, play with it more. Space is always amazing. Somebody's thinking something upstairs, I think. Let's go upstairs. Probably be faster to use these lights. Hello? No, this is a sad drawing. Didn't we see this before? I think we did. Okay, exit Tommy's memory. Okay, exit. He's playing with his rocket now, so that's always a good sign. Let's,
Blast off!
yes, blast off indeed. Let's see where Dan is heading, so we can jack his brain thoughts here. Hello?
Don't joke like that.
Oh, I didn't even know they were over there. I was going to go into the light. What are we joking about?
And when I finish my book in December,
Don't joke like that.
I don't get why that's... I don't get it. What's the problem?
just mailed the package to Paul and I might have dodged the bullet. I was most of the way through writing some pretty embarrassing stuff. Alice eavesdropping on a phone call to give one particularly ugly example. When I decided to look for my notebook one more time. Maybe it was desperation, but something just told me to try it. I lucked out and found it this time and almost sprinted back to the office to see how much I could repair. I didn't have time to rework it all, but I sent Paul a good outline with the chapters I did have. I hope it works.
Okay, right. So because we did a compromise, he didn't fully do what he would have done originally. So he did get his book, or his, whatever it was he was writing, his transcript or whatever it was. He got it finished, but it wasn't as good as it could have been had we chosen it as the main thing. But I'm fine with that. He's not, completely failing as a writer. Where is Linda? Oh, there's a thing over there, isn't there? Am I insane? No, I'm not. What is this? Magazines? Literary Registered May edition. Inside Books of Summer. Right. There's this letter here. Dan, I looked into it, and the guy at the Literary Register said that pre-release ads do drive up the pre-orders quite a bit. It's his job to sell ads, of course, so we have to take that with a grain of salt. I usually leave this kind of thing to the guys in the marketing department, so I'm a little out of my depth here, but I checked with them and they said the same thing. So it seems like the ads would make sense if the book is good. You don't want to oversell and under-deliver. I have to say that this is the first time I've had a writer offer to pay for extra marketing. You sure about it? There aren't any refunds if the book tanks. You've got some drive, though, coming up with an idea like this. I'll give you that. Think about it and let me know. Paul, the marketing guy. They didn't say the marketing guy. I added that. Where? Oh, there's Linda. Linda, how you doing? Get out of the house. Alright, she wants to get out of the house, I assume? Seems very unlikely that she's talking to me. Hello, Linda's memory? How you doing? Where we at?
Is there something out there?
The entire world's out there.
Right, so she wants to explore the world. Which is an expensive thing to do. Hello? What you writing?
I knew we should have eaten something with that wine last night. My head is killing me. It was totally worth it, though. We put on some music and hung out on the couch, all cuddled up like we were freshmen again. He didn't talk about his book once. We got a little too into a discussion about whose favorite band from college was still the best, and we accidentally woke Tommy up. We got him settled back down and decided to call it a night, too. Well, except for... I better not write about that part.
Right, so our decision, I think, helped move things along well enough. And so now we need to figure out what it is everybody wants this time around. Hello? Hiding spot right here? Did I read that? Yeah, I read that. I don't remember now. What are you thinking? Throw some gear in my painter bag and okay, take to the co-op. So we did your thing last time. You should be happy for now. At the very best, you'll be compensated. Send Paul an example ad from the literary register. I don't know that it's going to be a good idea to support him straight away, because again, like the guy was talking, if his book tanks, it could be a costly thing for them. Did I go into your memory? I think so. Bring my kite to that camp. Okay.
Hi, Dad.
We got to help this kid out. He needs some friends. So, I've pretty much already decided we're going for the kid this time. Let's see. Actually, no. We got to help the kid out this time. His kite, I believe, is in his room. If it's the same place it was before. Hello, kite. Oh, he's moved his game underneath his bed. Let's see, selecting kite will choose Tommy's resolution for this chapter. Dan and Linda will be disappointed. However, if you discover Dan or Linda's desired outcome and haven't spoken to them, you'll be able to find a compensation for them in the next chapter. Press escape. Okay. I press E. Alright, we're back in here. Everybody should be asleep, so we should be good to explore around all we want. It's another full moon. Pretty sure it was a full moon last time I was looking around the house. What was I going to say? I was going to say something, but I do not recall now. Let's look at this. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 17th, 1948. I'm now certain there's something strange with the light here. It must be those windows. I was reviewing old deeds in the living room area and saw some sort of flash of light out of the corner of my eye. I would assume that the elevation would put the ocean too far away for the sun to reflect off a wave, but perhaps not. I looked, but there was nothing there except a strange shimmer, like heat above the asphalt of a hot road. It dissipated almost immediately. Perhaps some concentration of the light caused it. Let's see. But on to work. I've begun cataloging possible options for the property. I owe Mr. Lowley a report by the 24th, right? Now, I'm not sure how many chapters this game has. We're about to finish up the second one. I'm going to guess something around maybe 5 or 6. Again, oh, refrigerator sound. Again, I'm not too sure. Let's see. Bathroom again. Who do we want to help? We can do Linda, which I think Linda's gonna have to bear with it for now. We're gonna help out Dan. Although I'm not sure what half doing his like ad campaign will really do for him. Was that? What is this? Let's read this. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 19th, 1948. I failed to log my activities yesterday, as nothing of note occurred. There have been no tricks of light for 2 days, and I've grown certain that the ones I saw were reflections from the ocean improbably reaching the house. I've been able to focus on the task and hand. Should that be at? The task at hand, and am suitably pleased with the conditions of the property. I'm pretty sure that and is supposed to be an at. I have also reached the decision on how to proceed. It came to me this morning as I stood in the conservatory admiring the beauty of the forest. I hadn't begun my work yet, and was thinking of noting of nothing in particular when an idea came into my head, fully formed. I was surprised that it appeared with such clarity, but it's not unheard of for the mind to ponder a question in the subconscious. As for the idea, it's quite simple. I will buy the house myself. Well, fantastic. I wonder how that's going to work out for him. Obviously not well, because he's not here now. Is this a thing? I think it is. Select the magazine will choose Dan's compromise for this chapter. You can only select one compromise per chapter. Yes, I select this. So let's see how this turns out, and we'll end the episode. I believe once again we need to talk to Dan. Is there anything else we can look at anywhere? I don't think there's any little notes, any other notes around. Some shoes under there. Hello, Dan. Make it the whole summer. About Linda. Right, okay. Let's, hello? Okay, I gotta read fast. Tommy didn't realize at first that spending a week at camp actually meant his parents loved him, but by Tuesday he was elated. He made new friends flying his kite and swimming with the other children his age. His spirits improved almost overnight, and when he connected his new adventures to the gift from his father, Dan became a hero. I am not good at this. Dan knew that some sort of public expectation would drive him to improve his book, so he asked Paul to submit the book to the literary registry up next column, a quarterly list of upcoming novels. It wouldn't raise awareness like an ad, but it would make the book feel real and something. I don't know. Linda had registered herself to the fact that they couldn't afford the co-op, but the flash of excitement she got when she heard about the inheritance quickly faded when Dan decided not to use it for the co-op's fee. She tried to channel her frustration into her work, but found herself distracted and almost got something or other. If I had like 3 more seconds at the end of that, I'd be able to read it. Maybe. I think I read worse whenever I'm, in a rush. Catching up. When Tommy continued to struggle with something. Right. So I think we'll cut off here. We'll pick up with how our choices have affected things in the next episode. So again, if you're enjoying this game or these videos, be sure to leave a like and say something in the comments like woohoo, good job, and meow. That would also be appreciated. So until next time, I've been Zagrom, and I'll catch you later.